Hey guys, Goddess on Fire Tarot 128, aka Tamika. I hope everyone is doing well. I am back with another video. I'm debating on if I'm just going to do some energy or I think I'm just going to do an energy reading. And I'm not sure if you follow me on Instagram at Goddess on Fire Tarot. Goddess on Fire Jewelry. Or if you've seen my community post on YouTube, but I've been having a lot of issues with regards to like fire a lot in the last couple of years, and I think that has a lot to do with the energy that I won't get into it, but one of my decks, one of my personal decks that I've been working on caught on fire. So I can feel that energy coming towards me. It affects me in small ways like this. This is more of an inconvenience than anything else because I have to redo them, which isn't a problem. I've had like little burn holes. I've smoked since like in my 20s. I'm 50. And I've never had so many clothes that burned or things that caught on fire within like the last year and a half at least. So it's kind of crazy. But this deck burn, and this is not the first deck I've had burn. I had another deck where there was a burn in the Judgment card. I've had cards where wax spilled all over them. That same night or the night before, I had a deck where the Hierophant card, and I had a vision earlier that day that that deck was going to get messed up. I had just taken that deck out like a few days prior. And I put the deck to the side so that it wouldn't get messed up. But I had an incident in some peroxide that I was using. The top spilled, like it was off, so it spilled. And I didn't realize that that deck, the top to the peroxide fell on top of the Hierophant card. And that was the only card that got messed up. So it's just been like a lot of little things. Someone just tried to hack into my like Facebook the same night. And I've had people try to hack into my Facebook, my Instagram, my when I had my website, I shut down my website for my jewelry business because I'm thinking of going a different route. Until I decide what I want to do, I'm like, there's no need to, continue to pay the monthly fee if I'm not really utilizing it. But I've had people try to hack my website, both my personal and my business Instagram. My Facebook, I have a Facebook, well, I had a Facebook group. They tried to hack that. I have 2 Facebook accounts. They had to try to hack both of those. It's like, it's crazy. But what you gonna do? So these are the cards that burnt, and I'm going to read the energy from each set of cards that singed together. So we have Crows with the Omen. The next set is we have What Am I Ignoring? I wish you love. I wish you healing. I wish you happiness. I wish you peace. I am imperfectly perfect. I am dope as F. I am beautiful. This one, like with these here, these like are slightly holding on. So this might be something where there are people from a situation or things from a situation that are trying to detach themselves. And this card, this top card we have is Libra, September 23rd through October 22nd. And it talks about the glands and the organs, the body parts that the sign of Libra affects. The oils, the flowers, the herbs, the crystals that'd be good for that particular sign. It's like these cards here. They may be very influential in the deck. I'm not sure, but, well, in the pile. But this is another pile. Then we have drinking away my problems, smoking away my fears, lying to myself once more because this pain is so severe. We have defiantly successful, which actually, if you can look, it didn't really burned down. The cars behind it burned. So it looks like a good prospect. We have keyboard warrior, a lot of tough tuck behind the screen. In the real world, I feel so unseen. Then we have the wolf with full moon, trust your instincts, deep bonds, family, intelligence, education, loyalty, connection to spirit, rituals, freedom. Mars, god of war, exploration, quick to form emotional attachments, guardianship, and hybrid. We have silver, healing, love, clarity, purity, vision, reflects away negativity, protection, security, grace, elegance, wealth, glamour, aura of the gifted. Wow. Advanced, above average intuition and psyche. Maybe you are very advanced, whatever this pile deals with. The power of the moon, Hecate energy, the goddess energy. These look ugly. Generational trauma that extends from one generation to the next. Then there were some cards that I don't know if these are individual issues or maybe, I don't know, but I'll figure out how I'm going to handle these particular cards. Maybe these are just individual reads themselves. But we have on that dopamine, serotonin rush, got me feeling euphoric, higher than that OG Kush. You talk a real good game, paint yourself as true blue, but tell us what you really do when nobody can see you. Then we have the 8th house, house of sex. This is ruled by Scorpio. The planet is Pluto. It's about transformation, death, resurrection, occult knowledge, taboos, other people's possessions, wills, inheritances, spouses' money, things we must leave behind. I have wills here twice, so that must be significant. Legacies, magic, monies given by a government, spiritually involved sex. Then we have living rent free in their head, morning, noon, and night. Their thoughts are always on you. Topic of their conversations are the stories factual or untrue. So those are a lot of piles. So I'm going to get to those. And just so you know which piles there are, I'm going to figure out a way how I'm going to name it. I thought about like Word on the Street, the series, because this is the Word on the Street. This is, information that possibly could deal with just a lot of negative or aggressive or passionate energy coming your way. Well, coming my way, your way. We're a collective energy. So a lot of us go through a lot of the same things in different ways at different times, different places and spaces. But yeah, I think I'm going to name this Word on the Street. But we'll see. But it's going to be a series since there's so many of the cards. Because I'm not going to do them all at one time. But I'm going to do them in this order that they were in. And we'll go from there. So we're going to get some energy. Got some new cards. It's for, I was going to say, that says confinement. I'm not going to take that yet, though. My family, we don't really, kids and husband, we don't really celebrate Christmas. But we like the idea of having that time with the kids and spending time together. So we do our own our own version of Christmas, and we don't do it on Christmas. Although doing it closer to the Christmas holiday kind of works, because then you still get the same amount of time in terms of taking vacation. Some jobs are off like for a couple of days to allow for the holiday. So we still do it in December, but it's whenever we decide we want to do it. And I'm trying to figure out a way of making it a tradition, like how I can incorporate it, because we don't necessarily need to have like Christmas pajamas and Christmas wrapping paper, because the idea is for us to just have that time together with no real specific theme, I guess, involved. First card we have out is Internal Love, Eternity, Consistency, Soulmate. So some of you guys may be encountering, or you're already with someone who you consider a soulmate. When I see this is not just like a friendship, or, well, you know what, it could be a friendship, because this is like someone you can grow old with, someone you've spent a lot of years with, you've learned each other, you've grown, supported. This is someone that you can, truly confide in, and know that this is someone that you can trust, someone who will have your back, someone who you can be yourself with and not have to worry about feeling judged. At the bottom, we have real estate, wealth, investment, mega project. So maybe there's a couple here, or someone who is going to be buying a home, investing in property. Maybe not even just buying a home for yourself. Maybe this is like real estate for profit. We have trumpet. I can't, with the lisp thing going on, it's difficult for me to say some things. So bear with a sister. But we have eternal love and triumph. Thank you. Success, victory, and achievement. So something is going good for someone. We have live and learn, experience, training, development. This is a kid with his backpack, books, going to school. This is someone who could be a student right now, or whether it's like someone who has a child who is in grammar school or high school. This could be someone who is in a higher learning, college, maybe in some type of trade school type of energy. But this also gives me the energy that this relationship has stood the test of time. With live and learn, you've learned how to deal with each other, how to compromise, how to effectively communicate without having to yell and scream, pointing fingers. Like, this is seems like, I'll say a project, but it's not a project. But in terms of trying to understand what I mean, it's like a project that you've progressed on, you've just made it better, where you tweak some things here, you did some things for yourself, this person did some things for themselves, and now it's like you're getting the rewards from all the hard work you put in to this connection. Sweet dreams. Satisfaction, comfortable, lazy days. You guys may spend a lot of time together, just hanging out, watching movies, laying up together. What the hell? Someone may be having a difficult time pronunciating words or just expressing how they feel. Maybe someone is feeling tongue-tied because this is something that they never really expected. Maybe they've seen in their past relationships around them where like there wasn't a great deal of communication, or you know how in older couples they never either they weren't that much in love to begin with, or maybe they fell out of love, but they stayed in this connection because they thought they should, for the family or for the kids. Maybe it was a taboo to leave a marriage. So instead of doing what their heart desired, they stayed in a situation that was unhappy. And if this is some sense of you breaking some type of generational curse, this is the generational curse. It's like you're bringing forth a healthy relationship, something that you haven't seen in the past. And like reservation, desire, worth, extravagance. This was someone's desire to have this type of energy in their life. They may have learned from the people around them and how they maneuvered in relationships and how it wasn't totally honest, or it wasn't totally a freeing feeling, a loving feeling, an unconditional loving type of a feeling. But this here tells me that you are moving past that energy. This person that you're with, or this person that is coming into your life, is going to be someone who you not will only just be successful with, but it will be, this is like your best friend. This is someone who sometimes you blur the lines between your lover and your best friend, because this person encompasses all of that for you. Reservation. You see, you or someone else sees the worth in this connection, sees the value in it. And some more information. And we got this 19 that breaks down to 10. We have 50 here. So for me, when I see a lot of 10s, it tells me that there were a lot of lessons learned, a lot of closures one might have gone through in order to heal and to learn. And maybe between the two of you, there has been this energy of continual progressing, continual learning, continual healing that allows for you to, I guess, just go with the flow. Like, I don't know, this energy feels really dope. Daydream. Someone may daydream about being with you. Look, and it falls under eternal love. Someone thinks about you all day long. This says daydream with optimism, illusion, and delirious. I think it's like you make this person feel delirious. Like with this triumph here, how can I possibly be this happy? How can this be true? Oh, what is that? Look, we have daydream and sweet dream. And what is that song? And I'm not sure if this has the meaning of, I don't know the words, but it just reminds me of the term like a beautiful nightmare. Because for me, my interpretation would be a beautiful nightmare is like, are you really true? Are you real? If I touch you, are you going to disappear? Because then that would be the nightmare. Because this feeling that you give me, this love that you give me, this ability that you have that allows me to just be open and be free and to be myself. Is this real? Is this going to stay? And can I maintain this? Will there be a shoe that drops? And the next thing I know, I'll be back down at rock bottom again. Is this really, can I trust this? And that's how this energy feels. Look, a beautiful nightmare. Like I can't make it up. Suffering, darkness, persecution. Someone is afraid. And look with all the dreams, the mares. Nightmare, the daydream, the sweet dream. Someone is afraid. They're afraid of this being successful. They're afraid of it not being successful because this is new. This is new territory. Something that they've never had before or felt before. With promise at the bottom, responsible, confirmation, assurance. This person may need constant assurance because maybe there have been in the past where people in their life have presented a relationship that was like this sort of like a united front, and it's they're fighting and cursing at each other behind the scenes. There's like physical interactions, there's emotional traumas, there's emotional manipulation, there's lies, there's cheating, but we cover it up because we put on a suit and a dress and now we look good. Someone has reservations about this and they're afraid, but I don't feel like they need to be. Luck. Oh my God, you hit the... Someone may be coming into some luck in terms of money. But jackpot, fortune, reward, this relationship is a reward for all the hard work. When I said with the tens, well, all the hard work that these people, these energies are doing, they are being rewarded with gifts from the divine, with loving relationships, with possibly abundance, money, lottery. I heard someone could be winning the lottery, or someone could be getting a big check or something out of nowhere. Someone could be manifesting this with daydreams and success and triumph. Like someone could have a very powerful manifestation energy. At the bottom, oh my God, with fate, confidence. What does that say? Confidence, fatalism, fortune telling. Another 10. Something could be like, what am I trying to say? Fated to happen. Because of the, like, I think people misconstrue a lot of things in terms of spirituality, and ideally just healing, living I won't say a good life, because good and bad is subjective to different people, but making decisions that don't convict your spirit, making decisions that you know aren't going to hinder or affect others. Like spell work, for instance. Spell work is meant for you, not for others. My interpretation. When you're doing spell work, your aim is not to do anything to affect anyone else's free will. So me trying to do a love spell is saying that I'm going to get you back and I want you to love me and I want you to be this and I want you to be that. It's like almost false energy because it's not real. It's not authentic. It's not purposeful from the other person's part. It's something that I wanted, so I manipulated energy to get it. I don't want you that way, personally. I want you to want me. And if I have to do a spell to get that, then it's not authentic. I don't want it. I don't want it. So this is like a very natural, authentic thing because you are working on yourself. And in doing that, that is the energy that you are pulling toward you. You're pulling love. You're pulling abundance with this luck. You're pulling luck. Daydreaming. Being able to daydream and vision is an awesome way to manifest. People create from their imagination. Movies are done from people's imagination. Art from people's imagination. Music. Poetry. Like crocheting. I saw a video on Instagram where someone made some boots. Like they were empath boots. And they were so freaking awesome. I definitely want a pair. And I wish that I would be able to create something like that. And not to say that I couldn't. If I put my mind to it, I could do anything I want. I don't want to put that type of time and energy into that one particular boot. because then it will only be one boot made for me. No, I'm not doing a bunch. I like to work, and I won't even say harder, smarter than harder, because that definitely wasn't like one of those energies in terms of these boots, because she put her heart and soul into it. And you can see the love and the passion that she put into it. And that is what is going on here. There's a lot of love and passion being poured into a situation. And it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Something that's fated to happen. Someone might have said it in the tower reading. Maybe you heard it here. I don't know. But we're going to get some, am I going to get something else? Maybe I'll get, this is a good message, considering that I've been hearing a lot of, like, oh my God, the negative shit that goes on is it's so annoying. It really is. Signs of the times, oracle. Nope. Yes. The bottom we have skulls with endings. And we have the number 11. Oh, and the card is 29. Manifestation. These 10s are endings of cycles, closures. Skulls, knowledge, wisdom. You're gaining knowledge and wisdom about yourself, which allows you to, in turn, gain that same knowledge and wisdom within your relationship. Understanding your partner more, being more empathetic, being more sympathetic in some instances, understanding and an understanding. There are times that I'm having a conversation even with my husband sometimes, and he'll say something or he'll react in a certain way, and in the past that would have been something that I might have taken a little bit more personally, and it'd be nothing crazy. It'd just be the reaction where you know it's coming from a place of defensiveness. And because it's coming from a place of defensiveness, you know that there's a trigger there. And in that trigger, that is something that person needs to recognize and figure out why they are now in that survival mode energy where they're acting in such a way. And what is that saying about something about the small battles and focus on the war? That's a little thing to a giant. That's not my energy. That's his energy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to take it personally. That's not to say that I don't take it personally, because there are some times when my energy is not where it needs to be, and I allow stuff like that to affect me more than it should. Nowhere near it has been in the past, but I recognize it. And that's where you want to start to be. And that energy of not necessarily being in an energy of, oh, that doesn't affect me, it doesn't bother me, but being able to acknowledge it quicker than normal, quicker than before. Being able to then say, hey, what am I going to do with this energy? Am I going to allow this to make me negative and now I got an attitude and now I'm throwing around? Or are you going to see it for what it is and allow that person to do what they need to do with it? And you know that, all right, that's not me. What am I going to do next? Am I going to do these dishes? Do I want to do a card reading? You know what I'm saying? Do I want to watch a little YouTube? I'm going to put that energy someplace else because it's not mine to hold. So we have infinity, unlimited potential. This connection has unlimited potential. The eights are an expansive energy. Growing, infinite. It's like never ending. For me, the infinity symbol, and I have that tattooed on the back of my neck. It's forever. is forever. It gives me like divine partnership energy, twin flame, so to say, energy, twin star. I heard that from I don't know what her name is these days. She has a lot of different pages. Seraphim Hearts, I believe, is one of them. And Raider Ryans, I want to say. I'll if I remember, I'll put it below. So we have evil eye with protection. There could be people who are not happy about your connection. This could be some people that, if you're on social media or have some type of social media presence, this person may get jealous if they hear you speak about, your spouse, or they see pictures of you guys together, or maybe this is someone who does those like subliminals. I've done that in the past, so no judgment. Where you read something and you're like, oh, and it may not even be for you. You read something, you're like, oh, that's the way you feel. Now you writing, you putting up memes like with subliminals and bullshit. So, and look, another one. But I say all that to say that this says evil eye protection. So this connection is protected because of the energy that you live in, the energy that you thrive in. That's my family, my sons and husband putting together desks. So yeah, this connection is protected. The next card we have is medical staff with healing. 13 breaks down to 4. 4 is about stability, divine protection, ancestors, whatever deities, or you're protected. You're protected, and it's because you and this person healed not just individually but together. And there could have been like a lot of type of generational curses that you guys broke within your own family lines. Someone could be in the medical field. Someone could just be a healer. Excuse me. Someone could be a healer or a tarot reader. Look, we have live and learn again. Through conflict and difficulty. Strategizing. And there's good news coming because you have done the work. I see a lot of 3s here. Frequencies 369, 963, and 639 could be beneficial. Yeah, I mean, that's all I have for right now. Didn't want to make this a very long video. Please look for the series of my Bert deck and see where this could possibly just tell me where this energy is coming from, why this energy is so, I mean, I already know. But like I said, there could be other people who are going through the same thing, and this energy could resonate with them. And this shouldn't be like new information to you. It should be something that's just like, ugh, I knew it. You know what I'm saying? Because your intuition already picked it up. But I might do another reading after this because like I said, so I'm calling it Brinkley Miss. I don't know if we're going to do Brinkley Miss next year, but for right now, it's Brinkley Miss. We're trying to make our own tradition and do our own things, on our own terms. Freedom. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a very wonderful evening. And if you want a reading, hit me in the inbox. I think I'll try to put it in my inbox. I have a new phone, and the new phone doesn't, I don't know how to work it like my old phone. So it's like annoying. So I don't, you don't need to know, you don't need to be in my business like that, yo. Okay, I'm out. Thank you. I'll see you guys in the next video.